WWE Legends Night. Hmm. Where do I start? We just doing the same crap we're gonna do every year. Bring these boring, half crippled legends in to do what? Absolutely nothing. Just say hi. I mean, for the whole show sucked. I mean, where do we begin? These legends, why? So you can steal the limelight from the new guys and the stars that are already there. Let's not even talk. Where do we begin? Oh, sweet Lord. Let's start with Randy Orton. You left us with a cliffhanger last week. Did he burn down Alexa Bliss? Well, evidently, all of a sudden, Randy Orton has a heart and didn't burn her down. He's changing. And then he said he's going to go mess with some legends. All you did was make him look like a weak ass bully. So you go from him being halfway a downright serial killer to making him look like a big giant wuss. What was the point in that? Then let's talk the tag team match with Charlotte and Asuka against who gives a shit, because you done tore apart all the tag teams, so none of them are really relevant. Just for Ric Flair to get confused by his horniness and trip his own daughter to cause her to lose. For what? What was the point? I mean, we go through this every year. The legends just still in the limelight. They need to stay home. If you was going to bring the legends, then put them in action. That's what you pay them for. But whatever. Then on top of it, let's talk about Matt Riddle and Bobby Lashley. It was a pretty good match. It was an all-out war. But what's with the crappy finish? The finish was beneath Bobby Lashley and Matt Riddle. You make Bobby Lashley look like a dummy for falling for that. But then you make Matt Riddle, who is a beast in a ring, you made him look like a wuss because he pulled off a finish like that. What is the point? Are you trying to bury Matt Riddle? Because that's what you're doing. If you're wanting to build stars, you're not doing a very good job. And you wonder why your ratings are so low. And then this whole thing with Garcia winning the 24/7 title and getting spooked by the boogeyman to lose the title. So, what is he? The Mexican R-Truth now? Then you built this team Retribution, and yet once again they're left out. So it's your fault that you brought them in strong, then you killed them. Now you're killing them even further. What is the point? And then the whole night, your best faction, the Hurt Business, you made look like dumb punks. Like they're all wussies. Like, now you're considering breaking them up with Cedric and Shelton fighting? What is the point? It's the best faction on TV. It's too soon to tear them apart. Then let's talk about the main event. First off, you know a lot of people is not going to be keen on Hulk Hogan coming back. We know that. We know why. We're not going to go into that. Y'all know why. But then giving the props to McIntyre, but not Keith Lee. And you wonder why people are so cold to Hulk Hogan. And he complains why people are cold to him. Well, you're cold to stars. So, what was the point in that whole thing? You made McIntyre look like a giant goofball. If he's your champ, you shouldn't put him in that light. Now, let's talk about his match with Keith Lee. It was an all-out war. These dudes tore the house down. I mean, power bombs through the table, even though it kind of looked like it was misplaced by slamming him on the corner of the table instead of the middle of the table. But, Keith Lee didn't let it bother him. Hopefully, nothing wrong out of it. But oh my Lord, Keith Lee and McIntyre on the top rope, and Keith Lee pulls off a Spanish fly off the top rope. A man his size pulling down a lucha move, which is the Spanish fly, was just off the charts. I give that move a 5-star. But the match, I think really you're killing Keith Lee. He's supposed to be this powerhouse, the unstoppable force. But you're making him lose dumb shit. And then, once again, you didn't give him no props, because when McIntyre went to go do it, you had Goldberg come waddle his old ass in to challenge McIntyre for the title. Why does he deserve a title shot at all? Let's not even mention that horrible match he had with The Undertaker, which was crap. I give it a -5. But now you're going to bring in Goldberg, to take his title? Why? Bringing in Goldberg is not going to help the ratings. It's not. Nobody cares for Goldberg. Nobody cares for Hulk Hogan. If you're trying to build, you need to build new stars, but the great stars you have, you are burying and killing them. And Raw, once again, is just a giant letdown. At most, I give the show 2 out of 5 stars. That's it. Because it's the same lame shit every day. Why? As always, this video is sponsored by Night Terror Studios and Night of the Living Dreads podcast. And as always, I want to give a shout out to another channel. Some of my favorite YouTubers, just showing love, is the Murder Mukbang Show. These two ladies do true crime, serial killers, and lots of yummy treats and food at the same time. They are very on point and very detailed. And these ladies are genuinely funny. So they make their stories lighthearted. But they don't miss the details. They really, really dig in to each and every case. And they take their time. These two ladies are just awesome. And the food they eat is amazing. By the way, Murder Mukbang Show, I'll be sending you my bill, my gym bill, because your show makes me gain weight, because I want to eat every time I see your show. But as always, subscribe and like the vid if you got time. And as always, y'all have a great day, and thank you for stopping by.